Yeah, hello everybody. You are welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. Yes, today I want to talk about an image that has been given to Nigeria, and I will say unfairly given to Nigeria. Because today I want to prove to you guys that this tag that Nigeria has been tagged as the most scamming nation of the world, or Africa's most scamming nation, or African nations of scammers, is falsehood. It's not true. It's all falsehood. And I'm going to show you why this thing is falsehood. But before I do that, I want you to subscribe and turn off the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be amongst the first to get to watch. And I want to thank my returning subscribers, because whenever I drop a video here, you guys are quick to go and watch. And I say thank you for always viewing my videos. And I also want you to hit the like button so that this video can be shared all around the world. Now, without further ado, let's get into the content of today.
Babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Now, I want to talk about this tag that Nigeria has been tagged as the nation of scammers, or that we have a lot of scammers in Nigeria. And then the entire world now believe that Nigeria is the most scamming nation of the world. And this is a very big falsehood. And like I said earlier, that I'm going to prove to you why this is a falsehood. Because if you come to Nigeria, we are not what they say we are. We know Nigeria, we are hardworking people. We know Nigeria, we are goal-getters. Nigerians, we don't just go seeking for who to scam. No, we go toiling to earn a living decently, and we don't do fraud. We are not fraudulent at all. So when we hear people say Nigerians are scammers, we get surprised. Where is all this coming from? Now, I am not saying that there are no scammers in Nigeria. No. In all the countries of the world, there are scammers. All the countries of the world, there are scammers. So, Nigeria, too, we cannot be void of scammers. But scammers, they are just like 1 or 2% of the population of Nigeria. And Nigeria can't be said we are a country of scammers. And I'm going to prove to you. First of all, now I want you to watch a video. When we come back, we're going to analyze this video. This video is going to be key to the starting point of this content that I'm making today. Let's watch this video. When we come back, we'll analyze it.
I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. David, Nigerian prince scammer was 67-year-old white man. NBC, you didn't put that in there. From Louisiana. Police say. This is the face of the Michael New of Slidell, Louisiana. He is facing 269 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of money laundering. This is the guy that was sending you the emails that said the following: I'm a Nigerian prince, and if you just pay the taxes on my $200 million inheritance, I'll give you 1/4 of it.
I can't believe they put him in jail right before Mardi Gras. Unfortunate.
And he was white. Y'all owe Nigeria, the whole country, a damn apology. 269 counts. Your email was probably up and through there, except you didn't fall for it. Look here, I'm done with 2025. I'm over it.
Fun fact, the Nigerian prince scam has been around since the 16th century, and it's crazy that people still fall for it today, over 500 years since it was first used. The proper name for this scam is the advanced fee scam, and scammers will send hundreds of letters and emails to people in Western countries and tell them your long-lost uncle, who you've never heard of, has just passed away with millions of dollars in the bank, and since he had no children, you're the legal next of kin. But there's a problem getting the money out of his bank account. So first you need to send them a couple $1,000s and your bank account details, and then once all the fees are paid, the money will be released to you. But after the initial payment, there's a problem, so you have to pay them more money. Then there's another problem and another, until the scammers have sucked you dry. In the 16th century, it was called the Spanish prisoner scam. Scammers would target wealthy lords in England and send them letters saying they were a rich lord mistakenly imprisoned in Spain. And if they sent them money to help them pay their way out of jail, once they were released, they would pay them back with great riches. But obviously no one ever got paid except the scammers.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Now you have watched this video. Now this is a 67-year-old man that has defrauded people 269 times. A white man in Louisiana. Now he defrauded people 267 times using the tag as Nigerian prince. Now these are a lot of things that people are doing. They use the name Nigeria to do a lot of bad things, to do a lot of criminalities, and Nigeria gets the bad name. Now if this man has not been caught, it will be that a prince in Nigeria has been defrauding people in America, has been scamming people. 269 different people he has scammed using Nigeria. Now this is just one person. And I know there are many others doing this. So because they already know that somehow, we don't know why, Nigeria has been given this reputation of scamming nation, they come to hide under the name of Nigeria to perpetrate evil, and it will be attributed to Nigeria. And the whole world think, oh, the scammers of the world are Nigerians. But this is a very good example of how Nigerian name is being tainted. Because this man, if this man was not caught, everybody knew he has been scamming people. It's a Nigerian person that has been scamming people, Well, the truth came out, and he's an American, a white American, that has been scamming people. Now, having said this, I found out that there are a lot of people just put out anything they will say is Nigeria. Now, to the extent that scamming, they call it Nigeria. Even when it's done all over the world, they call it Nigeria prince or Nigerian scamming. I'll give you an example. Just watch a video here, but I just picked just a little because the video was very long. So I just picked just a little for you to watch. Just watch this video. I want you to see something. When I come back, I'll analyze the video. Even if you don't understand why I put this video, when I come back, I'll analyze it, and you understand why I put it. Watch this video. When we come back, we'll analyze.
Today we're going to speak to a woman named Rebecca living in Boston who was talking to a man who claimed he was from Maine. She met him on OkCupid and he ended up duping her out of $100,000 using another man's pictures. We appreciate all the support, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into it.
There is a secret crime that many individuals across the United States don't talk about. Every single day in America, hard-working, trusting, and honest people lose thousands of dollars, totaling up to $143 million a year. Welcome to Scanfit.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
Doing all right?
Well, we really appreciate you jumping on. You have quite a story to tell today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of where you're from and, kind of what got things going.
I had 2 years prior gotten out of a bad relationship and sort of did that whole swearing off men thing. And a friend of mine decided to try online dating, and she mentioned it to me when she was getting started. And I kind of thought, why not give it another shot, give it a go. So I did. I, of course, had no idea that romance scamming was a thing. And I think that if I had known, I would have done things very differently. It was a pretty interesting situation that I would never want to do again.
In your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to meet somebody. Like, hopefully, I meet somebody, we have like a good connection and we kind of figure it out. You're not thinking like, okay, I have to have my guard up and there's these like creeps that are going to try to come into my life and turn it upside down. you're thinking the exact opposite, especially as you know you had a friend with a good experience. You know what it sounds like.
I, basically said that I had, been married before, that I was not interested at all in having a relationship with a lot of drama, with a lot of baggage. The fact that I love children, but for medical reasons can't have children. The gentleman that contacted me had a 5-year-old son. He was a single father, and for the duration of the relationship.
Now you're welcome back. Now you watch this video. This is a video of a lady that has been scammed. And she claimed she has been scammed by Nigeria. And from the beginning of this video to the end of this video, nothing suggested that she has been scammed by Nigeria. Nothing suggests Africa. Nothing suggests anything. She just believed that she was scammed by a Nigerian. Now the entire scam, Nigeria was not mentioned. Nigeria was not used. Nothing says this is a Nigerian. But just the fact that they believe that it has to be a Nigerian that will be a scammer, they just said it's a Nigerian. That is what they do. The outside world, I don't know why they just picked on Nigeria. They pick on Nigeria to make sure that we are the people who fall as the scammers of the world. And there are a lot of these things going on, which are not right. I am not saying we don't have scammers, but we are not the scammers of the world. It's like the outside world, or especially the Western world, they look at populated countries in every region. They come to Africa. Which country is the most populated country in Africa? They found out it's Nigeria, and they tag Nigeria as scammers. The same way they went to Asia, which is the most populated country in Asia, they found is China. But they couldn't tag China as scammers, but they tagged China as hackers, the greatest hackers, hacking everywhere, anything in the world. Now, that was not enough. They had to fall down to India, the next most populated country of the world. They say India is a country of scammers. If you look at this, it's a trend. They look at populated countries and they give that tag of scammers. But the truth of the matter, they are wrong. We are not scammers. When people come to Nigeria, they find out that we are not scammers. We are honest people who do honest business. Now, there are some, I don't want to overload this content with a lot of videos, but I just want to say something. I have seen some Americans that came to Nigeria, especially black Americans, and they say they have been scammed. And look at the scenario where they say they have been scammed. Because Nigeria, we are a country of informal, we are an informal sector country. The informal sector in Nigeria is not much. Let's say 10% of Nigerian business is formal sector, then like 90% of Nigerian business is informal sector, like the SMEs, So we're informal, and most of our business, 90% of our business are done through bargaining. We don't do price tags. We don't put price tags. We bargain. And the typical Nigerian businessman tries to maximize his profits through bargain. Now, he will never bargain below his cost of production, or down to his cost of production. No, he will always have a profit. That is the lowest he can go. But he will maximize his bargain, that if he can make triple of or whatever. And that is how it is. And if you are out bargained, we Nigerians don't see it as a scam. That is why we say you have to know the market value before you go to Nigerian market, because everything is about bargaining. And we don't even buy from one shop. We price until we go to the lowest that the seller cannot sell. We go to the next shop. We bargain to the lowest price that seller will not sell. When we have about 3 shops, we will now find out, okay, that is the lowest price of the item that can be sold. We now get an idea of the price that can be sold. Now, and I've found out some Americans, they came, they don't know how to bargain, and when given first price, they just paid. Black Americans. And later, somebody will now tell them, no, this is like times 3 of the price. And they say, oh, this country is full of scammers, the country is full of scammers, but they don't know that in this country, people maximize profit. That is how the country is. So you have to take that 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes bargaining. When you come and somebody tells you the price of an item is 100,000, you start from 30,000, you are paying 30,000. The person will shake his head, will say, okay, bring 90,000, you go to 35,000. That is how you draw, he draws, you draw, he draws, until you can know the limit where he cannot go down. Because he doesn't want you to go and buy another shop, so he will go to the lowest point that he can't go down. That's the point he can tell you, I can't sell below this, please go to another shop if you want to. Then if you want to buy, then you buy. If you don't want to buy, then you don't buy. So in Nigeria, we don't look at this as scamming. When the informal market outbargain you, it's never considered to us as scamming. Now, most of these people come from Western countries where they go to department stores where things are, where price, there's always price tag, where there's no bargain. So, because they come to an informal sector where everything is bargained, they feel they are outsmarted or they are scammed. But this is never a scam. This is bargain.